All right, we're back on Bleach. Last episode was I didn't expect Ichigo to fail the test. For the Zanpakuto.
Either.
And I think I have a couple theories as to why, and I don't want to reveal them. Well, actually, they did reveal in the show already that he is part Quincy.
Yeah, I know you was talking about his blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
His mom being a Quincy or something, alluding to that. And I think it has something to do with that. I mean, I feel like it has to. And that's really the only reason I could think of. Something like that, where it's kind of not explained a little bit, and he's going to have to dig deeper, kind of search within himself, I guess you could say, as cliche as that sounds, to get past the test. How long did it say they were in there for? I honestly can't remember.
3 days in the hole fighting the Zanpakuto.
That's insane.
Renji was still going strong.
Mm-hmm. I'm also curious to see how Renji's Zanpakuto is going to come out.
Yeah.
Because if it's going to be the same or if it's going to be altered, I don't know.
Hoping to see some upgrades.
I am too. Yeah. So there's that. I forget who's next. I guess they didn't really say who's next, the platform that they're going to. Because Ichigo didn't pass the test, but I'm wondering if we get to see a little glimpse of that with Renji.
Well, eventually they gotta see the Soul King or whoever, right?
Yep.
I'd assume he's on the
Eventually
highest one or the furthest one from the beginning.
So we got that. What else did we get?
Unohana died.
Oh yeah, that's a big part of it. That's a huge thing.
Killed her.
Kenpachi is. Yeah, they didn't. He didn't have to use his Bankai for it. I don't think he used it, right?
But but after he killed her, his sword started talking
to him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So that's huge.
We found out he was limiting his power when he was a child. He was actually more powerful at the time, or at least like he wasn't limiting himself then, but he did. So he wouldn't kill Unohana, and he'd always have someone to fight because he's always about that action. And he was like disappointed or upset when he killed her as well, because who's he gonna fight now? How's he gonna quench his lust for battle?
Yeah, I'm hoping that they kind of explain more about the Zanpakuto with him, because it's kind of incredible that he's at that level without even communicating with it. I mean, I don't know what kind of level he's in for now, but I'm interested to see it.
Unohana's Bankai was so sick with all the blood.
It was, and she like turned into like a skeleton, or at least that's how he saw her. Oh my gosh, it was amazing looking. Literally, it did look like the boss from Elden Ring, like the attack.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name.
You're talking about Melania or Melania?
Yes, yeah. Melania.
She does the the Waterfell.
Yeah, the Waterfell dance, but just with the Rivers of Blood sword.
Yeah. PTSD right there.
Big time. All right, well, I guess we're gonna get into it, but before we get into it, leave a like and subscribe. We have a ton of links in the description. You can click on early access, full length reaction. Our social media is down there. We have a free Discord that we're always in. If you want to talk all things Bleach, Chainsaw Man, any of those series really that are on the channel. And yeah, let's get into it.
Let's do it. I want to see what happens next. Man,
Yeah.
I was not expecting this from like the like flashback scenes. I didn't know we were gonna be getting fights like that.
I didn't either. That was really good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
We kind of get a backstory with his mom as well.
Gosh. I don't know how they do it. This show is goddamn fire every week.
Yeah.
It is starting out much better than the original series. I don't know if that's a hot take or not in the Bleach community, but in my opinion, this is like way better than the original series.
Yeah. I mean,
So far.
to be fair, like back then, you know, it was kind of the beginning. What would that be called? Is that the genesis, the beginning of the anime? Like they didn't have anything else to go on. They were kind of setting up the characters. It was slow pace. They kind of fleshed a lot of things out. But now, like after everything the characters have been through, they're already at a certain power level. We've seen things, what they can do. So they can just kind of go full force now. They don't have to like build up towards it. They can just do whatever they want, kind of, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, it does. It does for sure. They definitely have the groundwork laid out already, so it's kind of just a playground for them. Gosh, man. I didn't expect the flashback to be that good either. When they were going into it, I was like, okay, we're going to kind of like, you know, a little bit of info. This is going to be the information episode. But no, the fight scenes were really good in this too. I didn't know that Ichigo's dad had, like, first off, I forgot he was a captain. I knew he was a Soul Reaper. I forgot he was a captain. So that kind of like shook me a little bit. But I should have already known that. But to see him actually like fight again was really cool. And they had like the way he fights.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if they showed it in the previous, you know, series, but that was probably 10 years ago when I watched that show.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be able to remember it, but that was and we got to see the start of like the espadas kind of. He said that was, what did he say? Something from a dead Soul Reaper.
I know he said that it like gets more powerful and more smart with the more Soul Reapers it eats. Something like that.
Yeah. Let me see here. Says he got they're talking about the fact that he self-destructed means he not only surpassed the target holification phase, but reached the final metastasis phase. I don't know. I don't know if we're supposed to know what he's talking about, but I'm imagining it has to do with the early origins of the Espada, because he was literally fighting like an Espada, like how Ichigo fought when he was a Hollow. So,
and you're right, it does like bear resemblance to Ichigo's Hollow form.
Yeah,
the horns.
Mm-hmm. The white and where the Sero forms like on like the forehead. Actually, I think his formed at the end of the horns, but whatever. I mean, it was very cool to see that. Very interesting, at least. Damn, man. I thought it was gonna. This took a direction I didn't think it was gonna take. I thought we were going back into what's his name? Oetsu's point of view, like with Renji. But damn, man.
And then you got Ichigo's mom, Masaki, I believe her name is, just lets the whatever you want to call it, Espada Hollow, come down and bite her shoulder, and then she point blanks him in the head. And like everyone there felt that. Even you saw Aizen and the gang were like, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bodied him. Oh, man. So, yeah, we don't know how powerful his mom is. That was a little taste.
Seems pretty powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, to be able to take that thing down.
Mm-hmm. And they said that the mom of the family took her in because
of her blood. they want to keep the bloodline alive and strong.
Yeah. So she's got some power.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to see what she's capable of as well, like even more so than what we just saw.
Yeah, it was cool seeing Ryu's dad as well. What's his name? Do you remember?
I think it's Ryu.
Ryu.
RYU. I think that's right.
Okay. It was cool seeing him like younger as well, and it kind of seemed like he might have been a potential love interest for Misaki as well, because he's talking about like potentially marrying her and stuff, and how he wanted her to be happy, to look forward to the future, not just for our future, but for the future of the Quincy's. And yeah, I don't know, I just think that's really cool.
I think I don't want to call her a butler because I don't know the exact, like the maid at the house. Was that who that was? Was it a maid? She's kind of
That's what it seems like, dressed like a maid, and like she does the dirty work for the family.
Yeah. She seems sad when he started to talk about her as a romance, like as a interest.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she likes Ryu. So
okay,
I could be wrong.
Did we have anything else happen in that episode of significance?
I don't think so. I think we kind of got the revelation that Oetsu and Renji both knew that Ichigo was fighting his inner demons, and didn't matter how hard he tried at the test, he wasn't going to be able to pass it in the moment or at that moment.
Like he didn't even know who he was. So how can he have a Zanpakuto?
Right. I think that was pretty much it. That was a good episode.
Agreed. Excited for next week. So I wonder how many more episodes we're going to get, because I know Chainsaw Man is ending next week.
Actually, I'm going to look that up. Let me see. Bleach, how many episodes in a season? 2022. Oh no. 13 episodes.
Oh, we got 2 more.
Set to end on December 27th.
Wait.
Well, that seems wrong.
Yeah, that would just mean we'd have 1 more episode.
The series will run for 4 cores with breaks in between. What is cores?
I think just 4 segments.
Seasons? Okay.
You know how AOT has like season 4 part 1, 2, 3.
Gotcha. They spelled it COURS though. That's what threw me off. I've never heard that word in my life.
Translation error. I have no idea.
Let me see here. Cores definition. English. Stream of water, river.
All right.
I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna assume it's 4 seasons, 13 episodes, for the first season. But this says it's set to end on December 27th, so that's wrong if that's the current timeline for them.
Yeah, if it's gonna be 13 episodes, I'd assume it's gonna end on the 2nd of January.
Okay. Here's estimating it will be 50 episodes, which 4 times 13. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay. Well, that'll be cool. I mean, I didn't expect it to end so soon, but this might just be his figuring out himself arc, and I think that's kind of what it is, to be honest. So
yeah,
it might end with him figuring it out, that he's,
Yeah, I mean, that's okay, because even if we have to wait for the next part, the next core, whatever you want to call it, they've just done such a phenomenal job with like the story, the pacing, the animation, the music, anything like checks all the boxes. So I'm gonna be excited to watch it whenever it continues, and we still have a couple episodes to go, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, this has been really impressive so far. All right, I think we can end there. And like I said before in the intro, we have links in the description if you want to check our Patreon out, our Discord out that's completely free, social medias, all that stuff. Go down there and please leave a like and subscribe, and we will See you guys next week.
See you then.